I need to talk to people in Klennar. It must be that if I go to Klennar and just, like, chat with people, then it'll do something. The AI is not even doing great on the lad part, points out Speculad in chat. It's, you know, mixed laddiness. It's sometimes a woman with a beard and sometimes a man with a beard. What a very special ladle this is. The thing that's so special about this particular ladle is that it is in no sense a ladle. Okay, let's chat up random dumbasses in Klennar. Hello, Dr. Jerkface.
Good day.
Wait, I'm gonna go with,
Good day. How can I help you? Well, actually...
Oh, that's right, you do sell things. Here he is, Lord Buckethead. Van Whitman, if you can attack the boat, I haven't figured out how yet. I already did your quest. Good conversation. Good day, hi! I already did your quest. Just fly over the boat and press a button, I think, says Kuriyuki in chat. Well, if you have to press a button to attack the boat, then that is action, and Valnar is a good boy. He wouldn't do such a thing. He can, like, get drawn into battles.
I'm not hungry for this ancient food that's been sitting here for years.
No, Van Whitman, no! I can't need to convert someone, no! Imagine if you get infinite quests by delivering letters back and forth to Speculad in chat. I mean, not the most exciting video game, but, Speculad, we have cutscened our... Not even cutscene. We have gone to the mountains north of Klennar many times. Why does this not... Is it because I retreated? Was there something else to be done there? Maybe I should not have retreated. Maybe there was something else to be done in that cave. Boy, it's just like blob. Okay, the fact that this quest hasn't been turned in yet, to me, suggests that I'm missing something, so I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm missing. There it is, a horse galloping gracefully. I like how its muzzle is just, like, all over the place. Oh, that's a good point, Speculad. Maybe I need to turn in the quest. Normally, well... Yeah, I guess it's entirely possible that I need to turn in the quest. I mean, I think I'm a little bit too far into this now, so... Yeah, probably in Uruya, I agree. How did I get so lost? Well, so I'm gonna try this, and then when this is nothing, I'm gonna try turning in the quest in Uruya. Oh my god! Frequent enough battles? Screw this. Even as such, battles are still annoyingly frequent. Oh my god, it did nothing! It did nothing for the battle frequency! Surprise! Run away! Yeah, I don't know, Speculad. Maybe Wolf is better for not getting battles, and Bat is better for for distances or something. Either way, they're both super annoying. I didn't manage to escape. There it is, a wolf standing on hind legs. 100% what we're witnessing right now. Let's try wolf. Just for giggles, let's try wolf. Maybe it's because I missed these chests. Oh no. It's not a scallop. It's just bad. It's just extremely bad and awful. There's that chest I'm never gonna get. This person's name is a Scallopy, just in case it's not obvious. Everybody knows a Scallopy. I think it's turning my hair into scallions. Great! That was the one area I hadn't really explored over here.
Oh, Abraxas! We have another conversation to have with you.
Wow, won't even let me interact with it. Brilliant. Brilliant work. Thank you. Isn't... What? Wasn't that supposed to retreat me all the way to the castle? I'm so confused. Nobody's level 35 yet. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can turn in that quest in Uruya. Only because why else would the quest be on the quest log? I mean, Joey, if you don't want it to be Yahuman, then change the prompt. Tire. This has a slight bit of spaghetti tubing to it, but it's not quite as curious as spaghetti tubing.
Hello? I did a quest for you. Where are you?
I like how it's trying to turn the microphone into the cat's face sometimes, but not always. And this is useless. You really just combined everything, huh? This is all the things. Looks like the spaghetti is eating the cat, says Nettie in chat. I mean, the cat and the spaghetti are surely locked in combat. I already did your quest. We just trample the flowers, always respectful.
I'm in your house.
Oh yeah, this was the whorehouse.
Dann müssen wir nicht nochmal rauf.
Thanks for the update. We seem to have gotten past the "this game is translated" part of this game. Isn't that Wing Commander music? Asked Nettie of something. I mean, this game did steal everything. All the things. All of it. Well, I have discovered nothing. Maybe that's why you can't go into the mountains. That part isn't translated yet, suggests Fecklad. Oh, I don't think I went in here. Go and investigate the cave west of the mountains. Cave west of the mountains. Cave west of the mountains? That's not even the same cave, is it? Yeah, this is woods south of Uruya, so this isn't even the same thing. But we didn't even get a new quest for the cave west of the mountains. I was not expecting to be grinding for plot at this stage. I'm not grinding for... I mean, I guess I'm grinding for blood, but I'm mainly grinding for plot. I am trying to find where the plot is in this game, because I have lost the plot. Here it is. It's Kolobok. Here it is, androgynous person. I'm surprised this game has either plot or game, suggests Joey in chat. I don't have that much evidence for either of them, to be honest. The background is playing the fun game of darken all the pixels. Now that's a game. I found the cave. Red Skull.
Somehow there is trouble in the air. Quite many skeletons here. That's not a good sign.
Oh, there's one tough enemy. Okay. Switching back. It's not exactly a story, but at least something is happening.
Ah, there it is, the trouble. Wretched lizard thing.
It's just an innocent animal. Why are we attacking it? I get the feeling that we're going to kill this right quick. Well, they can paralyze me. That's pretty bad. Why aren't we using any magic? Well, bye. That was a strong soul.
And now die for no reason, you creature. Alright, I think we should be able to mine
silver here, too. Of course you can. Of course you can. Why not? Well, Kurayuki, I mean, what was I going to do? Unparalyze? Who gives a shit? I don't think I have any normal soulstones. Yep, no normal soulstones, no miners. But I have 3 mines now for no goddamned reason. Well, that was a brief distraction. So anyway, here we go. Back to this again. Such a brief distraction, it hasn't even turned off that prompt yet. I mean, he specifically said the mountains north of Klennar. And I don't know how to finish this second quest. I'm getting frustrated here. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I missing? Thus far, this castle has been nothing. What does time distortion do? Asks Becklad. I think it's an in-battle thing. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah. It makes it night or day, but it doesn't really matter, so... Well, it can sometimes matter, but rarely does. I feel like to make progress there, you have to be willing to kill some randos. And I am a good boy. I mean, I could go in there, see what that is. I'll bet the answer is nothing. Yeah, nothing I can do in bat form, but there are lots of things where you need to not be in bat form. Great. I did find a thing, but it's red skulling me. This is a muscular bat weightlifter posing. It's bad. It's one of the bad things. I never really had anything to do with this town, did I? But I mean, the fact that I didn't have anything to do here does not mean that I should go wandering around hoping to find a thing to do here. Game, please. Game, I am begging you. I just want some game in my game. Please. I don't even actually want game in my game. I just want progress. I just want to know what the hell I'm missing. What's happening? This is one of those games where, like... Open-ended sounds like a great idea in a game until you implement it badly. Is there some tricky other way to get to the mountains? No, Kurayuki, they said the mountains north of Klennar, which is normally, like, you get there by going like that. But when the plot does not, you know, decree that you get there by going like that, you just leave. But for lack of anything else to do, I mean, I can twiddle about on this island like an idiot. I always have the option of twiddling about on this island like an idiot. Really needed 389 damage against that enemy. Is that north of Lim, Kurayuki? I thought that was north of Klennar. North of Klennar is where Aysha... Oh, right. No, it definitely said north of Klennar. But then, oh, man. Yeah, there were those mountains where we fell, and that should be where Abraxas is, logically. Yeah, and that was here, wasn't it? Things are starting to look a little bit sussy. But we did bat our way in there before, so maybe I need to bat around over here. Yeah, that was like here, wasn't it? Maybe. I thought that was here. I don't think you can bat this out, says Kuroyuki in chat. I mean, if the game could, you know, give me a fucking clue, anything. Oh, I know how to get a hint. We know how to get a hint. How silly of me. Why didn't I think? I'll just go into the weak soul option and get a hint. Examine all lockers and shelves in every house. Often you will find many useful items there. Wow, thanks! Very informative. So glad the game has a built-in hint system for that bullshit. Not beating the level fast enough? Try going faster. I really don't know what to do. I've already done this. I don't know why it's still on the list. I can't imagine what I haven't done. Maybe there's something else you're supposed to do in the cave? Maybe the cave within the cave is a separate quest? Seems really unlikely. Wasn't a Brax ass in the mountains somewhat southwest of your castle? That's where I was just exploring, Speclad. That was north of Lim. There's still a not insignificant chance you broke the game with the ship fiasco, says Nettie in chat. You're not wrong. Well, I think I can at least return that quest in Asran, and I am right next to Asran. This is either two brown bear weightlifters hugging, or just madness. It's not like I'm going to remember where I'm supposed to turn in this quest, so I just have to try everywhere. Maybe you can only find Abraxas' hideout when it's raining, suggests Speclight in chat. Oh dear. I think I did your quest, unless this was your quest. Yes, I did your quest. And you were unuseful, unhelpful. Oop, that did not want to immediately go back. For some reason, I looked at the prompt. It says two horses hugging, which it most certainly isn't, but I read two horses nugging. I was like, what does that mean? Okay, this is 10 out of 10 work, Speclad. This is a big rock on top of a green hill. It's not that.
We unpacked the rose? What? Wow, how dare you! That was the rarest rose in the world! It was worth a fortune, you idiots! You are going to pay for that, gods! Shut the hell up, you moron!
Oh, we just straight up murdered him. We converted him into an object. He's a life nectar now.
Alright, that's taken care of.
Ooh, that's for Valnar. Well, at least that... Oh, another one! At least that's not on our quest list anymore. So much for not killing people. No. Asgar killed someone. Valnar didn't kill him. Hello, little girl. We killed your daddy. Are you friends?
Why do you want to know that?
Because Daddy said I must have no friends or otherwise I won't be raised properly.
Strange way of raising a child. Having your parents both dead is an even stranger way.
But Valnar's actions resulted in Asgar killing a person, says Nettie in chat. It's, We don't mind being a but-for cause. We just can't be the primary cause, that's all. Okay, I'm gonna search not the cave within the cave, but the cave. That's all I can think to do. There has to be a reason that's still on the list. I mean, there doesn't, but there has to be. No, Specklight, it's a cave in the woods south of the place. There is absolutely no other interpretation. Have you checked the clearing? Yes, Nettie, Red Skull. I got Red Skull there. And I have no actual reason to go there as yet. What's this about 3 free normal souls? Definitely, going to get to the cave and then midstream break time. I don't think the wolf is affecting the encounter rate in any way. I don't think I have time to do more exploring, before midstream break. Why are you so far off center? Boy, this does things to my eyes. The chicken laying an egg, the things it does to my eyes. I mean, it does things in general, and it's real bad, but it sure does things to my eyes. Feeling hungry, bitch? This is occasionally a burrito and occasionally a woman trying to escape the paparazzi by dressing as a burrito, which actually just makes her more conspicuous. Well, I think I need to, after finishing this battle, midstream break, and then we're going to find there's nothing else to be found in this cave. Oh dear. Great. Oh, interesting. I stopped bleeding anyway, and I didn't use the bandage. I guess bleeding doesn't last into whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna save. We're gonna cry. We're gonna save and cry. And I'm gonna make sure I am not in wolf form because that would have been wrong and it would have taken my souls. Is this the end of the beginning or is it the beginning of the end? I have Okay, return of the revenge of the I have no idea what's happening or where I am or what's going on. So I'm just gonna not cross that chasm because I know that there's nothing useful to me after that chasm. Let me re-announce the stream. Don't know why I suddenly switched to non-auto. Finally, somebody's level 35. I mean, maybe the answer is I just need to... Thanks, video game. Thanks. Thanks, video game. Thanks. Thanks, video game. Thanks. Here it is, Sushi Face. Maybe I just need to get up to a level that I can go to one of the various Red Skull places that I couldn't handle before. This AI doesn't look like my prompts, says Kuroyuki in chat. This isn't Sushi Face to you? How could this be more Sushi Face? This is the Sushi Facest of the Sushi Faces. I do think the main face is usually sushi rice. And my glasses are sometimes raw fish. There's something there, it's just not good. This horse certainly has a certain je ne sais quoi. I mean, finding chests I've already opened is no help to anybody. The horse particularly has a certain je ne sais quoi when it becomes not horse, which is frequently. I mean, this is John Oliver. You can't say this isn't John Oliver, because it is John Oliver. It's John Oliver in his long hair phase. So that way just leads to the stuff. Which means anywhere that is follow the left wall after there, I haven't gone. Here he is, Oliver Twist. I wonder which Oliver Twist it's basting? I wonder which Oliver Twist it's basting here. Spike ring. Just a small amount of damage. That's it. That's it. We ran out of places. God. Why does it lead here? That makes no sense. This was further in. Oh, no, this is... Okay. It was the return. It's that I keep on... Okay. I forgot that... So, retreat does the return as well, which I forgot. And if you retreat, this turkey being basted is bad. If you retreat, but then you leave normally, then you effectively lose that. Oh, we're all 35. Neat. Okay. So I can go get more magic. I think Speklad, my only possible plan is to go to the Red Skull Cave and get killed. I do enjoy getting killed. But I'll bet that its limit for not saying Red Skull was level 35. We're about to, Nettie. In fact, learning new spells is important enough for me to switch back. Like so. Magic level 8. Remember, he always gets light magic because he's a good boy. Life Drain versus Death Vortex, which is much better. But he's a good boy. Light Drain. So, Speklad, there is a distinct possibility that the fact that I screwed up that Shisp has screwed up everything else and the game is now stuck. And if it is, I'm not replaying it. I'm considering it done, but I need to be confident that I have screwed up this game before I give up on it. Ice Storm, that hits all. These are all just a... Oh, no, that heals the whole party. Yep, Asgar, you're my healer. Yay! It's all enemies. Yep, there's healing aura. Ooh, cures confusion. Affects the whole party. Confusion is quite bad. She's got good attack alls already. I'm actually going to get her clear thoughts. Van Whitman, I have made Edgy Boy Heal Boy from the very beginning. Kuroyuki, I think part of the logic to me is games always make female characters healers, so I'm not. I'm just not going to do that. Screw you, game. It allows me to not follow the standard sexist rule of video game healers, so I'm not doing it. I haven't really done much of anything with this island either. Now that I think about it, I haven't even really explored that island because it was all red skulls the last time I attempted it. But let me see whether I can do something that's actually on my list first. No whammy, no whammy, red skull. Weren't you supposed to be using soulstones to raise stats or something, asked Nettie in chat? I mean, you can, but you can trade soulstones for so many things. Asdion. I've never been to Asdion. When did you last save, asks Becklad? The last time I had 90 souls. Hi, are you looking for something in this town?
No, we're actually just looking around a bit.
I see. In that case, have fun with that. We had a good conversation. Hello, have you already heard that the lake west of Uria is supposed to be haunted?
That sounds interesting. Maybe we should take a look.
You want to take a look, heavens, I said it's haunted! Luckily, I'm traveling far apart from there, and you really shouldn't go there either.
Whatever you say.
Is there a lake west of Uria?
What do I owe the honor of your visit? We just wanted to drop by and ask about any news.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any news for strangers like you.
All right then.
Why so misty, asked Van Whitman in chat, so that they could make this place dramatic. If they didn't make it misty, it would be dramaless. I knew that conversation was going to be nothing, so I didn't even read it. Hey, you are one of those people who just enter somebody's house without knocking first, right? Well, I'm here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Too bad for you that I can't stand people like those. Get out of here. We had a good conversation. This sure is music. Hello, you are new in Asdion, aren't you?
You could say that.
Well, there's not much to see here. We do, however, the church in which Vincent Valnar held his famous speech regarding the vampires many years ago. You know, the beginnings of the Holy Crusade.
That was here?
Yes, and aside from that, there is a tunnel complex underneath the town, but it's crawling with the rats. That's why I wouldn't necessarily go down there if I were you.
Thanks for the information.
If you converted her, would she have news, as Van Whitman in chat? So convert means convert into item, not into vampire.
Hello. Hello. Can you tell me where we can find a good store?
A good store? There's actually only one single store here, a weapon store, and it's not that great either, but it's something.
And where can we find it?
On the other side of town, in the western part.
Good, thanks.
Why did I ask her about that? Why was that the topic to talk to her about? Hello, can I get you anything?
Only some information.
What do you want to know?
Maybe where I can earn some money.
What? He just has, like, a notebook full of random topics, and he just grabs a random topic to talk to somebody about. Well, I can't tell you where to find a job, but I heard west of the town is an old pirate treasure hidden in the forest. But there were many who tried to find it.
An old pirate treasure? Sounds interesting, thanks.
No problem. Oh, I will never find the right man for me. In this town, there are only wimps and creeps.
You seem to be desperate, don't you?
That's one way to put it. My whole life I was with disgusting men. They all wanted only one thing and nothing else. Awful. No one wanted to eat with me romantically. Well, maybe that's because you're up against the wall. No one wanted to look at the stars with me at night. No one!
Maybe you should look around in different towns. I recommend Shannar, a small town in the far south. I killed everyone there.
Shannar, I already heard of it. And you think that's where I will find my dream man?
Possibly, but certainly not in Asdion.
You're right. I will leave to Shannar tomorrow. Thank you. Wow, we just ruined her life for no reason. Yes, what do you want from me?
Is there anything special that happened lately?
Maybe sucker, suggests Van Whitman in chat. Just a quick suck. She's just looking for a strong man. Not really, except maybe that there are lots of ships crossing the seas now with lots of treasures. Apparently there are a few merchants with lots of stuff to trade. Great, so that's the hint that you can attack ships. Excuse me, but I like to enjoy my beer quietly.
Of course, sorry.
This is obviously the underground that's full of rats. No red skull, so that's something. I finally didn't get red skulled somewhere. This is the Holy Church of... Your hat kind of ruins the look, guy. Welcome to our church, the most famous church of all.
Why famous?
Why famous, you ask? Because roughly 400 years ago, our savior, Vincent Valnar, held his speech here and began the Holy War. That's why.
That was right here?
Yes, right here. And we let everything stay the way it looked 400 years ago. That's why it is a little empty in my opinion, but Vincent vaunted this simplicity.
No wonder I'm feeling so uncomfortable in this place.
I beg your pardon?
He said he doesn't feel well. That's why we are going to say goodbye now.
Oh, all right, but come back soon. Welcome, my children. If you are looking for peace, this is the right place. Pray and atone for your sins. Make a donation and free your spirit from the scourge of evil.
Well, we just wanted to look around the church for once.
A long time ago, the great Vincent Valnar held his unique speech here. Back then, he was appointed as High Priest and kept that title long after his Holy Crusade. He lived for incredibly long, about 200 years. God personally gifted him with such a long life, or the fact that he was a vampire, whichever. He ruled wisely over the church and the people, but one day even he passed away. May his soul find eternal peace. But he held a final speech before his soul ascended to heaven. A powerful speech, a divine speech. He spoke of reincarnation, a marvelous rebirth. His rebirth. Oh, we are all praying that this day may come soon for him to guide us into another wonderful era.
A rebirth?
You didn't put it in a different color.
Vincent Valnar?
Why did they say Vincent Valnar in different colors? The question is, why doesn't Valnar? Yes, but I believe he will return when the evil is plaguing the earth once again. But may that time never come.
What do you mean?
You know, the evil, the vampires, those creatures of the night. Vincent killed all of them 400 years ago. He slaughtered them without mercy. Not a single vampire survived. And yet, until now, nobody knows where they even came from. Because of that, the church's opinion is that the vampires will come back one day, and on that day, the Savior will be reborn to protect humankind and destroy all vampires once again. Vincent Van Yard, says Van Whitman in chat. I don't know if I quite get the joke.
Destroy all vampires? Well. If you knew that 3 vampires are standing right next to you in this very moment.
But you look honorable. That's why I want to ask a favor of you.
About what?
The church is missing a valuable crucifix. So was Vincent Valnar crucified? We don't know how it was lost or who could have stolen it. Maybe it has something to do with Sister Miriam's disappearance. That bitch stole it. The last time was under her possession to bless the faithful. Would you look for the crucifix and Sister Miriam and return them here?
Of course!
Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, we have no idea where she could be at the moment. Sadly, she has gone missing for several weeks now, and we are fearing the worst.
We will keep an eye out for her.
God bless you.
God bless us? Watch what you're saying, fat ass.
Well, at least I have more stupid, pointless quests. So glad this was nothing. So glad I took the time. A bench I can't even sit upon. Also, Van Whitman, sometimes vampires melt in the rain, but we've seen no evidence of that. It just told us that, but it doesn't actually happen. A lot of technically accessible but useless areas in this town. I already talked to you. Hi. Oh, I already talked to you, too. Here's the solitary weapon shop. Okay, that's an indication of approximately what level this area is. I should be fine. Well, I guess I can kill some rats for literally no reason. Huh. Huh. Now this is a quality puzzle right here. I sure am enjoying this puzzle. I like puzzles. The last one is going to be off screen, and it's like, it's so clever to put it off screen. I'm experiencing fun. This is fun. I'm experiencing fun. It's going to fill in every spot, isn't it? It's going to one by one fill in every single spot here. It's like the world's worst flood fill. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice effect. This makes sense. Why not? All that for a blood rune. Are you kidding me? Yum yum blood rune. So glad I took the time. It's nothing. Specklad asks, wasn't it supposed to be full of rats? Well, one of these undergrounds is supposed to be full of rats. Thus far, none of them have any rats in them. This sincerely can't be nothing. Great. I found some cocaine or crystal meth or whichever one dust is. What was this? There's definitely something going on here that I don't quite understand. Do I need to... Well, maybe... Because there's other entrances, so maybe I just need to enter one of the other entrances. I was thinking, like, maybe there's some skill I have that would, like, blow that up or something, but I don't know. Canada, Canada... Oh, Canada.
A large C has been painted on the wall. Strange. A large A has been painted on the wall. Strange.
It stands for Canada, idiot. Oh, Canada. It's nothing. Don't just print Canada on a cave. Don't just write Canada in a cave with no explanation. Game, where are the rats? Where are the rats? Rats are a myth, says Van Whitman. So true. Demonstrably. Oh my god. I went everywhere. I went everywhere. I went everywhere. I went everywhere. Game, why? Game. Canada and not Cha-Cha, says Ben Whitman in chat. What? Normally it's K-A. Actually didn't expect it to be translated into English as well, says Kuroyuki in chat. Is German for Canada spelled with a K? It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. This game is a myth, says Van Whitman in chat. Very true. Did I miss, like, a chest or some gettable item when I went to the other side of that first cave? They make so many secret paths and they don't go anywhere. Yeah, I couldn't have gone that way, so that was the only way to get to that object. Damn it! I missed something critically unimportant. There's clearly, like, because I didn't go to that area over there. I think, unless that's just one of the other areas. It is Canada with a K in German, apparently, says Specklad. So that's just more evidence that it is all about Canada. That's the Canada cave. Hi. You okay in here, or? What do you want to buy? Oh, it's one of these. It's one of these. It's one of these. Yeah, sure. I got tons of money, and I can always get more. Hey, you, take your hands off my crates. That was just for the secret underground shop. All of that. This whole wandering. What was that? What was that? So we've learned that there's a Canada cave. That's what we've learned in this town. There is a Canada cave. That's it. That's all we know. Van Whitman, no. So you can summon like skeletons, and those take up the 4th slot. So I think they did intentionally leave a 4th slot so that you can summon things. And I just never bother because they're crap. I didn't even get a quest here. They did say to search for search the woods west of this town, which is annoying because that's around the mountains. Old warrior. They're so old, these warriors. So old. So now what do, as Van Women in chat? Really thinking that to myself right now. I do not know the answer to that question. I mean, I'm gonna see if I can find the woods west of that town that it was talking about, and maybe explore the rest of this island just for the sake of just to feel something. Just gonna try to touch every bit of this area. And try to slurp up some blood while we're at it. Yummy, yummy blood. Slurpy, slurpy, slurp. Found it. No red skull for once. Blue elixir. Imagine 3 vampires touching every tree in the forest, says Van Whitman in chat. Why should we have to imagine it? We're seeing it perfectly. And tits. So A+. Love those grassy tits. Poison dryad. I mean, there was no red skull, but we're not immediately killing this thing. There it goes. Oh, strong soul. That's actually kind of unfortunate, because I don't want strong souls. Horror coral. Look at this horrible coral. So nightmarish. Horror coral. Great. What do you even use the strong souls for? Specklad in chat. Well, it's been so long, like we haven't been able to get strong souls, so I haven't even checked the menu for them. I should check. Okay, how do we expend strong souls in this menu? Strong healing, healing elixir. Huh, I can save a game with 30 strong souls, too. Blue Drune. All goes to Valnar. Thus far, I think there have been no suckable enemies in this area. I haven't really tried, but usually you can make a pretty reasonable guess about whether they're going to be suckable or not. Let me, just for the sake of it, let me see if I can suck these dryads. I really doubt it. They look too grassy. Yeah, no blood. Alaine is very hurt, but I very don't care.